So for a few days now, I've been testing this theory, and I've only found one YouTube video that talks about this question. I wouldn't say they would necessarily tested it the way that I tested it. The question is whether or not you should use a lens protector for your phone. Now, I was hoping to film this on my iPad to do a bit more with the showing it on the phone, but my iPad, despite being an iPad Pro and despite filming in 4K 60, the quality was shit. And so I'm gonna use my phone to film this. And it's funny that the quality was bad without the protector on this, on the iPad, because in the video I found by Mobile Reviews A, his answer was pretty much don't use a lens protector on your iPhone, right? You don't need it. It was his whole solution. And he had a couple of reasons why. Now, I'm going to talk about why you may or may not want to use it in terms of your lens's durability. And then, most importantly, why you may or may not want to use it in terms of photo quality. Now, I didn't do a lot of testing with video recording. I have taken videos with my protector on in the past, but none to compare it on and off. Now, I've had this protector for a few months now. I don't remember when I bought it exactly. Sometime maybe around the time I got the iPhone, which I got back in October, I think, something like that. And let me start by also saying that there are other types of protectors out there. The most common one I've seen are the tempered glass ones that do come with your tempered glass screen protectors from like Amazon. If you ever get those kinds of glass lens protectors, throw those shits in the garbage immediately. They don't work. They will shatter on you in a matter of days, and you have to remove that with the residue of glass, and then you have to put another one on. Let me show you one of those right now because I have a few of them right here. So here's one that I got from one of those screen protectors. It's just glass with the circles to let you know where it's gonna cover. And yeah, these are garbage. This one, I haven't tested this one out. This is from a different pack. I have gotten other ones in the past. They're garbage. Don't bother with them. This one, I've removed this from my phone over 20 or 30 times to do this test, and it still sticks to my phone if I put it back on. That's pretty damn cool. I don't know if it's gonna fit my iPad. I never tested it, but it's a pretty similar layout for the lenses, so I probably could use it on the iPad as well. Now, one benefit to using these lens protectors is the cost. You can get two of these for like $10 on Amazon. I'll put a link to that listing in the description. I also put the link to the video that I saw that I'm talking about in the description. And in that video, he does test a few different ways to try to damage the iPhone lens, and he wasn't able to damage it. He said that the glass on the lens is more stronger and more durable than the glass on your display. And he tried scratching the lens, it wouldn't scratch. You could, if you have your phone in your pocket with your keys, it's not going to damage your lens. I don't know how much of that I believe. Not saying that he was falsifying his video, not saying that at all. I have seen different videos where lenses were shattered, and I have shattered lenses of other phones in the past, and so that's my main concern. This thing has gotten through a beating over time, and it still sticks to my phone. It still protects my lenses in case I do drop my phone. And if you may or may not know from my videos, I primarily use the official Apple MagSafe cases, and I've only dropped one of them once, the blue one, so I got a little bit of a chip on the bottom of the case, but the phone's fine. And one of the things they talk about in the other video is how your cases do have that lip on the back, and so that will distance your lens from the ground. And he also mentioned that you're not going to drop your lens directly onto something that's going to damage it completely. Now, taking that aside, if you believe that your lens is fine without one, then you won't need to get one, and you don't need to pay attention to the rest of this video. And that's on the protection side, the durability side. As for your photo quality, now I am planning to maybe do a video comparing video quality of the protector on and off, but this one's primarily focused on photos. And in the other video by Mobile Reviews A, he did say that using a protector greatly decreases your photo quality. I found that to not be true half the time, okay? And I'm going to explain what I mean by that in a bit. But to say it greatly reduces your picture quality, no, that's not exactly true. Here's what it comes down to. If you're someone who is filming every single thing on your phone, taking all the pictures and everything, and you do any time of day, night, midday, whatever, you would only notice a difference in quality when there's lower light in your setting, or if it's nighttime. And I'm going to go into that a bit more as I go further with these photos. But I have a bunch of photos here comparing 2 shots of each subject. One with the protector on, which I'm going to show you first, and then one without the protector. For a majority of these photos, you will not be able to tell the difference right away. And I'm going to point out these differences for you so that you know where it happens. So the first one is at the spot uptown, and it has some lights and the uptown area in the background, the skyscrapers and everything. And if you look at the photo of the one with the protector on to the left and the photo of it with the protector off to the right, you may not notice a difference right away. But if you look at the beam on the right of the photo, there's a bit more color to the beam on the photo without the protector. And that's what it really comes down to when there's enough lighting, that the color will be a little bit off, just a little bit, but not enough to make a big deal out of it, okay? Going on, there's this picture of this light that I found. This one, it was almost impossible for me to find a difference between the two. I actually couldn't find a difference in the color between the two. It looks pretty much the same thing to me in this shot. Going on to this chair that I found, once again, the photo on the left is with the protector on, the one on the right is with the protector removed. And you can only really notice it on the back rest of the chair. It does have a bit more brightness and color to it without the protector on. This one was a big difference in the two, okay? Here's the photo with the protector on. And the colors kind of look normal. Maybe that's the style that the artist was trying to go with. The wooden tables and benches do look kind of normal. But here's the photo of it without the protector. And it's almost like night and day. There's a huge difference in the two. And I think this area in particular, even though it was same time of day, same location, there just maybe wasn't enough lighting in this area. It's also where I dropped my lens protector on the ground and picked it up, and it still sticks to my phone. Actually, you know what? Just to test it, I'm gonna put this back on. And I don't know if you notice the difference or not, but I'm gonna keep it on. If it falls, you hear it fall, and it's probably gonna fall. So going on to this photo right here. This photo was taken indoors with some lights hanging on the ceiling, and this is one of the major differences you would notice with this protector. If you look at the light bulbs, you can see some kind of glare, like slashing effect on the light bulbs itself. If you look at the same photo without the protector on, those glaring marks are gone, the flashes are gone, the slashes are gone, and that's one of the things that you will notice when using these protectors. Now, I'm going to show you my photos in night, and here's where the big difference really does occur. I found this other video of trying to use night mode photo, and the guy had his phone on a tripod. Supposedly, by keeping your phone on a tripod so it's not shaking or moving, and you do a night photo, let's say you want to get some stars in the background, you can set the night timer for 30 seconds maximum. By doing that, you keep your phone stationary for 30 seconds, and it's getting as much detail as it could to get you the best looking view of the stars. I could not recreate that. For some reason, my phone maxed out at 4 seconds, not 30 seconds, and it was also kind of cloudy anyway. But what you're gonna notice here is, again with the lighting, lights just look a bit different, especially at night. You're gonna see some slash marks on the lights here. So here's a photo of this bridge that I found. This one right here is almost the same quality for both photos. Not much of a difference there. But if I go to this set of photos here, there is a huge, like, glaring slash on the light on the photo with the protector on, and then there's this one without the slash marks and everything. So I'm gonna take this off now to see if it changes quality for you guys. And like I said, I've taken this off like 20 times or so, and it still sticks. Pretty good, stickiness to it. Now don't put it face down where the stickiness is touching something else, leave it face up. But going on further with these photos, if you see this other one here, again with the light bulbs and the lighting, you can just see these slashing marks on the photo compared to it without the protector on. And here's a couple photos of night mode or in night, and yeah, my neighborhood has like these blue lights, so it does make it a bit weird, but you also could see a pretty bad image quality with the protector on, and that's a big issue for someone like me who does make a lot of photos and videos for my channel and my life. So this is what it comes down to for the user. If you're someone who is taking a lot of photos and you take some at night, you're not going to want to use this because it will downgrade your photo quality. Now again, I don't know how it affects video. I'm going to see how it looks when I edit this, but in terms of video quality, I'm going to test that in further detail later on. So I should probably keep this on hand for a while. But one of the other problems that I had with this lens cover is when I was taking photos at night, it at times would try to take a macro photo because it thinks that the lens cover is an item that you're trying to get close up to. And this is when I'm taking photos of like just the landscape in general, and it'll blur out the entire image because it's trying to get that one object close up that you're trying to take a picture of. And it wasn't the case. Now I did take some macro photos here of some flowers that I found, and you can tell that the quality was pretty bad with the protector on. Now without it, my quality of these photos are still not as amazing as the ones on Apple's Instagram page, but much better than with the protector on. And that is a problem because you're not trying to take a macro photo and it just keeps putting in the little macro logo on your screen thinking that you're trying to take one of those shots. There's also an issue when I'm doing 1x zoom to 3x zoom to get a picture of like the city area, and it just blurred out the whole thing. It was very blurry. It wouldn't take a clear shot. Now I'm wondering if that is primarily due to like some dirt and dust getting into the lens. I have cleaned it out a couple of times, and I think it is overdue for another cleaning because that can happen with these protectors, but they will still continue to stick. And like I said, you can get a pack of 2 for like $10 on Amazon. Not a problem. It's not a heavy cost, and in my opinion, this one in particular does look pretty good with different phone cases. I have about 5 different cases. I have green, blue, navy, red, and black, and it looks pretty great. Better than the graphite default color on the case. This looks way better with it. They do have this in different colors as well, and so that is pretty much all the issues with this kind of protector. It will greatly decrease your quality at night, but in bright daylight, you're really not going to notice a difference in the quality. As for videos, I don't know how great of a difference it is, but like I said, there is that macro issue that does occur sometimes. So if you're someone who doesn't care about quality and you want to protect your lens because you're cautious and you don't want to pay for Apple Pay or Apple Care, even though you should have Apple Care because I have Apple Care, yeah, get one of these. I'm gonna put the video of Mobile Reviews A in the description. I also put the video for the other guy who had the stars photos because it's just really amazing shots. I wish I can get shots like that. Like, it was incredible, very incredible. And going on from there, I'll put the link to this the Amazon page in the description if you want to check that out. I might keep this on for a while just so I can get those video comparisons, but at this point I could just buy another pack and do it then. I don't know when I'm testing that out, and I don't know how often I'm gonna need to film without this, because when I do my videos here, I try to get enough lighting to make a really clear, great image for you guys. And when I'm out doing my open mic comedies and I'm filming in these open mic locations, the lighting in there is already bad as is, and so I need to figure out what I'm gonna do for that, which is probably not use the lens cover. And this all happened after talking to a friend of mine who is a photographer, and I was expecting some basic answers from her. She gave me a whole bunch of incredible tips of, photos, shooting photos and using a protector or using your phone. Like, she blew my mind with her knowledge. So I'll probably put a link to her Instagram as well if she okays it. And that's gonna be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope I answered a question for you guys on this whole lens protector thing, because I only found one other video that talked about it. But if you do have other questions, let me know in the comments. I try to respond to as many comments as I get. when I do get a lot of comments, because I don't get a lot of comments often. But like I said, I try to respond to them. I don't get notified of the comments anymore, so I have to go back into my Studio app and look over them. But I have had users who has commented on with questions about other products, and I give them answers because I want to do that for you guys. So hopefully, if you guys have questions, please reach out to me. I'll do the best I can to answer them. I know this video went on longer than it needed to. I apologize for that. I hope you guys are enjoying what's coming. I am working on LEGO Star Wars right now. I am going through the game, trying to get a review out for you guys. I had some issues with the Switch version that I want to talk about. So just bear with me while I get this. I've been very busy. I'm Anthony on Tech. I hope you guys enjoyed your weekend, and I'll see you guys next time.